AITA for hanging up on my girlfriend. After discovering her mom was spying during our personal conversations, I 18 male have been dating my girlfriend 17 female for about 7 months. Tonight her and I had a deep conversation about some relationship hiccups. And I shared personal family struggles I typically only discuss with my therapist. As we finally got to a place we felt comfortable leaving things, I heard whispering in the background when I asked my girlfriend about it. She adamantly denied anyone else being there. However, as I continued asking, she started crying. Just then, her mom pretended to come in the room and scold her for being up to try to cover up the fact she'd been sitting there for an hour. Turns out, her mom has been sneakily listening in on almost every serious conversation or argument. I felt absolutely betrayed and hung up immediately. Since then, both my girlfriend and her mom have been apologizing and trying to shift blame onto me. This violation of privacy has left me feeling super violated and unsure about how to handle the situation. I do feel bad for hanging up so abruptly, but I just didn't know how to process what was going on. AITA for hanging up on my girlfriend. After discovering her mom was spying during our personal conversations. Any guidance on navigating this situation would be greatly appreciated. Edit. I woke up an hour ago and watched all the comments come in while eating a whole margarita pizza. Thank you all for your advice and opinions. To provide more context, throughout our relationship, my girlfriend has often joked about how her mom can get any information from her. However, I've witnessed firsthand how true this is lately. I've also noticed that my girlfriend doesn't respect privacy, claiming she needs a confidant because my situations are too much for her mentally. But then her mom knows everything I share in confidence. I also have tried not talking to her, but she pushes every time. Because of this, I've become extremely cautious about sharing personal details. They're both very religious, and while I share the same beliefs, it's been a contentious issue in our relationship. Her mom has used religion to justify intruding on my personal life, citing the need to guide me if I'm sinning. My own family life has been challenging. I had to move out at 18 to escape. I talked to my own mother about all of this, and her response was to say that it was not the worst thing, and I was overreacting, which is why I felt like posting. Her mom has expressed that she sees me as part of her family, which has led to her trying to control various aspects of my life, like dictating when I can drink coffee or imposing a bedtime. She's also shared my private struggles with her pastor and best friend, who've tried to intervene and fix me. I deeply care for my partner, but I can't envision a future where her mother's involvement is so intense in our lives. I plan to talk to her about this tonight, and will update you all afterward. Update: she just called me at work. She started the conversation by saying she thinks we should probably break up because she can't do it anymore. I'll be honest, I snorted. She asked why, and I responded by asking her if it was because she was scared to talk to me face to face, or if it was because she just didn't want to deal with the fact she screwed up and hurt me. She said it was because I say everything is her fault. For context, I know I have a lot of problems because of a really hard home life and upbringing, and I acknowledge when I make mistakes. Last night was mostly me having to apologize and explain myself over and over, but this time, I flat out told her this was 1000% her and her mom's fault. I then had to go because I'm at work and people needed help. I then got the text saying things like, "I guess this is all my fault, and I deserve to sit in my consequences apparently." She wants me to come to her house after work to sort things out. I think I am gonna see if we can meet alone in a public place to ensure privacy. I'll update after that. And what you guys think and advise for OP's situation. What would you do if you're on his situation? Let me know on the comments section. Now let's go to the top 3 comments on community comments section. What's their opinion about this? From Timothy Bcatanta: you have every right to feel betrayed. If I found out my significant other had a parent eavesdropping during personal, sensitive conversations, I'd be devastated. Sounds like your girlfriend might be under her mom's control and not be allowed to live her own life. I sympathize with her. But you shouldn't be expected to pay the price for that sick dynamic. You didn't sign up for secret non-consensual polyamory with her and her mom. From Aya Maggie Moo, NTA. I would give your girlfriend the chance to explain to you in person one-on-one what exactly has been going on, and I would ask exactly what has she been allowing her mom to listen to, and why hasn't she told you? I'd reconsider moving forward. Whether you want a relationship with a person you can't trust. Third is from Love Boobs in DM. Absolutely NTA, and that behavior is not normal by a long shot. I would reconsider the whole relationship by this point. And here's our next story. AITA for locking the kitchen and not allowing my meal in during Thanksgiving. I 30 FAM married to Dean 31 meters. I have multiple intolerances and allergies varying from significant stomachache to a trip with EpiPen not helping. Some of them include red meat, offal, fish, seafood, mushrooms, and bell peppers. The list is significantly bigger, but these are my major ones. My in-laws are aware of my allergies, and whenever I would come and visit, I would make sure to bring my own food. This year, it was my time to make Thanksgiving dinner, which I was quite happy about, as I could make sure I could eat the food too, and make sure there was nothing to trigger any of the reactions. My Mill Ella has arrived early with a bag of groceries trying to help, but Dean has noticed that there's some red meat, seafood, some sauces with fish and mushrooms in the bag. So he drove back and refunded pretty much everything to my reactions. Ella was very confused at why, as she believed washing the surfaces is enough to get rid of the allergen. She and my father-in-law were also expected to stay with us for a few days after. Due to all of this, I had no choice but to lock the kitchen from them and only unlock it when it was me or Dean cooking. I have told Ella if she wants different food, she is free to go out and eat, but I don't feel comfortable with her being in my kitchen and cooking there due to how she treats my allergies. Ella and my father-in-law left last Wednesday, and since then me and Dean, but mainly me, have been getting messages and calls from his entire family calling me a controlling asshole for not allowing a grown-up woman to cook food for herself and controlling her eating. And what you guys think and advise for OP's situation? What would you do if you're on her situation? Let me know on the comment section. Now let's go to the top 3 comments on community comment section. What's their opinion about this? From My Talon NYC, NTA, the allergies were well known, and you brought your own food to their house because of the very fact that cross-contamination could occur even if they prepared different food for you. At the very least, Mill should have asked if she could bring ingredients, at which point Dean would have told her why that would not work. Nope, she brought stuff knowing you were allergic to it. If she really hated your food, she could bring her own dish just like you do when you visit them. So they are definitely tough or just completely ignoring all the facts and trying to do what they wanted in spite of them. You are NTA since Mill has already exhibited that she will try to do what she wants in your kitchen. We're not talking about being annoying. It asterisk could literally kill you asterisk, and possibly weeks or even months after she left. Your only choice aside from hurling her out of your home was to keep her out of the food prep area. I, for one, applaud that you let her stay to keep the peace in the family and only locked her out of the kitchen itself. From Bored at Home 1962, she thinks allergies equals fussy. You're not controlling her eating, she's risking your bloody life. Because she doesn't believe you really have them, you're picky, fussy, childish, so her bringing forbidden foods will show your husband that he doesn't need to enable your childish behavior. It's all in your head. She is dangerous op. She will slip some seafood into your cocoa or something, I know this. Because as soon as she gets caught, she leaps to the Darvo. It's your fault, she's the victim. Look how cruel you are. She could have killed you. Make sure everyone knows that. And have hubby search her bags if she is allowed back. Hubby is being great so far, by the way. Keep safe op and keep the kitchen door Mill free. From various Trifor 6 to 4 NTA. Food allergens are a serious health threat. Your ill's refusal to take yours seriously is beyond unacceptable. I would ban them from your house in the future. If continue to try subvert your dietary health practices.